Hello, welcome back. I'm going to read a book, The Rise and Fall of the Blades by Anonymous. There are many that still remember the Blades. There are fewer that can pass down their stories, their origins, and their downfall. My father could. In his proudest moments, he said to me, "You keep secrets like the Blades." The Blades were good at keeping secrets. They didn't write down much. They passed information carefully between their spies in every province to their elite members that protected the emperors. Even amongst their members, they kept much secret. Most associate the Blades with their ceremonial Akaviri armor and curved long swords. One can trace the Blades back to the fiercest warriors of Akavir, the Dragon Guard. It was there, just as they would do in Tamriel, that they protected rulers and their kingdom. But recent discoveries show it to be much more than that. Many classic texts tell us of adventures to Akavir, known as the Dragonlands of the East. Many from Tamriel have attempted to conquer it, most famously Emperor Uriel V and his 10th Legion in the Third Era 288 is documented in the Imperial Dispatch, Disaster at Inith. Dragons have long been legend in Akavir, and many believe that their brief appearance in Tamriel's history are those that escaped Akaviri, for it was there that they were hunted and killed off by the Dragon Guard. The Dragon Guard would follow those that fled to Tamriel in the late First Era. Invading from the north, the Dragon Guard met not only dragons, but the men of SKYRIM, who don't meet invasions with pitchers of mead. The Dragon Guard cut a path through SKYRIM, and it was not until they were stopped by Ramon Cyrodiil during the Battle of Pale Pass that the invasion came to an end. It was Ramon who united the human lands of Cyrodiil and defeated the Akaviri invaders. Ramon is one of the first documented and widely accepted of the mythic Dragonborn. Those anointed by Akatosh and Alessia themselves, born with the soul of a dragon, is what his followers would say. Reports differ widely on the nature of the battle at Pale Pass, but the end result is the same, that the remaining Dragon Guard, upon hearing the voice of Ramon Cyrodiil, knelt and swore their lives to him, their conqueror and savior. Fragments from late First Era texts refer to the warriors dropping to their knees, saying, "We are not hunting, or did not intend." Author, rough translation. Continuing, "We have been searching for you." They protected Ramon with their lives, as well as his descendants. As the Ramon dynasty ushered in Tamriel's Second Era, it was through these years that their reach extended, and their order grew to become the Blades. Their conquest of the dragons complete, they only sought to protect the Dragonborn, and through him, the Empire. They reached their height late during the Third Era under the rule of the Septim Emperors. Despite their numbers, they kept their secrecy. The most visible and well-documented were the members who personally guarded the Emperor, still wearing original Akaviri armor. That was just the tip of the spear, for the Blades were a larger organization, stretching to every corner of Tamriel. These agents were of every race. They were merchants, thieves, craftsmen, mages, and warriors, all acting as spies, protecting the Empire as needed. And operating in secret, they often acted alone, but some fragments speak of them meeting in secret fortresses across the continent, the most famous being Cyrodiil's Cloud Ruler Temple, where they hung the swords of those slain protecting the Dragonborn. Other maps speak of Windscour Temple under the great expanse of Hammerfell's Alikir Desert, Skyhaven Temple in the mountains of Skyrim, and Storm Talon Temple east of Wayreth. They were known to have Grand Master, who often lived amongst the people unknown to others. The nature of their communications, meeting places, and missions were known to only a few elite members. The only two to know all were the Grand Master himself and the Chronicler, whose only job was to make sure the group's mission was never known, but never lost. With the death of Ariel Septim VII and his son Martin, the Third Era came to a close, with the Blades fortifying themselves deep within Cyrodiil's Cloud Ruler Temple, as they waited for a Dragonborn to return when they would be called upon again. The Empire of the Fourth Era no longer saw the Blades openly protecting it, or the Emperors. The role is now filled by the Penitus Occultus, a purely imperial organization, but the Blades continue their secret work to watch for the Dragonborn and guard against future enemies. The Blades were amongst the first to see the signs that the Thalmor of the Aldmeri Dominion would not remain isolated within their borders forever. They could do what the Penitus Occultus, servant to imperial policy, could not, and thus earn the lasting hatred of the Thalmor. The warnings of the Blades were proved right, as is well known to all. The Great War between the Empire and the Thalmor consumed the Empire and nearly destroyed it. Emperor Titus made to the second eventually brokered peace with the Thalmor, but at a price many of us still bear. The reach and destructive nature of the Thalmor is known to many. Authors know, in my family firsthand. They are not fools. They knew early on that the Blades were an enemy, so they hunted them throughout the Great War. Some were killed defending their temples. Others, as they slept in their hideaways alone, some fought, some ran, some hid, but the Thalmor found them all. There are those that they say the Blades still exist around us, in hiding from the Thalmor, waiting as they have done time and time again for a Dragonborn to return, for one to protect, for one to guide them. Well, that was interesting. Oh, let's go on this journey. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, I'm just gonna check out this map. Wait for my buddy to come. Okay, I'm over here. And we gotta go all the way right here. There he comes, man. Yeah. So our mission is to retrieve the enhanced crossbow schematic from Robber's Gorge. Serene Gerard has sent me to retrieve this schematic from Robber's Gorge. She will be able to use it to master new technology to provide to the Dawn Guard members. Me and my buddy Troll here will see you when we get close. Who's that? Looks like she's shocked and being cold. Oh, I got two of them. I should have. Where's my troll? She's pretty tough. Been